Okay, folks, I want to call the Hopkinton Town Council remote meeting of March 31st, 2020 to order. Understanding that people have a vested interest in the operation of their government, the Hopkinton Town Council intends to allow the public to have input at their meeting on March 31st, 2020. However, due to the COVID-19 virus, the council wants to ensure that everyone will do so safely from their own homes. The public comment period, you have to call in by 6:30, and I believe the folks have been presented with the phone numbers. Let's see. All right, so at 6:30, I want to call the meeting to order with a moment of silent meditation and salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first up, public hearing, flood hazard overlay district. Open a public hearing on proposed amendments to Section 33 of Chapter 134 of the Hopkinton Zoning Ordinance entitled Flood Hazard Overlay District, introduced and sponsored by me. The amendments are intended to bring the zoning ordinance, including the zoning map, into conformity with the revised flood insurance rate map issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency for the administration of the National Flood Insurance Program, effective April 3rd, 2020. Proposed ordinance appeared as a display and ad in the Westerly Sun on February 28th, March 6th, and 13th, 2020. See attached. I'll open it up for council discuss. Actually, for Jim and Sherry, if you want to weigh in on this particular overlay district amendment that we're going to be supporting, hopefully in a couple days. You want to say a few words as to why we're here tonight? That'd be great. Jim or Sherry?
Sure. What we have here is FEMA has recently updated the flood maps, as I'm sure you're all aware. Surprisingly, in light of the circumstances right now with the coronavirus, they have not extended this April 3rd deadline. So this would bring us into compliance with the FEMA maps and prevent us from being suspended from the flood program, which would place undue hardships on all those that are in special flood hazard areas right now. So it's basically the biggest change in this. If you look at the actual ordinance under Section C, you'll see all the flood map numbers. Those are essentially the biggest change in this ordinance that needs to be adopted. Previously, when you look at the panel numbers, you'll see the numbers within that Section C, for instance, the first number being 44009C0045J. The previous suffixes for these map panels were, I believe they were H, correct, Jim?
I believe you're right.
Right, and FEMA has since changed these map panel numbers. So what we're looking to do is adopt these in accordance with the FEMA regulations.
Hey Sherry, do you know why they changed the numbers, identifying numbers? I mean, did they explain the rationale for doing that?
They didn't. It was pretty much just an overhaul with FEMA in regards to the maps themselves. We really didn't have a lot of changes in the special flood hazard areas that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
So this is it's really what this comes down to is basically a housekeeping issue, Frank.
Okay. All right. Is that it, Sherry?
That's all I have.
Okay, Jim. Do you have anything to weigh in on it, or?
I just think it's a good thing to get done because people will then be able to purchase flood insurance through the federal government. If this isn't done, they'd have to go out to the private market and acquire it, and it would be very expensive. And then also too, for people that are already in the flood hazard areas and they want to access federal funds, for example, like CDBG funds, to upgrade their homes and make them more flood-proof, they would not be able to access those federal funds either. So this is a smart thing to do and adopt.
Absolutely. And in addition, if we were suspended from the program at this point because we didn't meet the adoption deadline, we would get a notice of suspension. All those that did have insurance through the program, I believe it's a $50 surcharge that goes out to them, and FIP then notifies us, and we would have to notify each one of those individuals, property owners that does have insurance through the program, that it is suspended. So yeah, it's a good thing, and we do need to get this adopted.
Yeah, I have thanks, Jim and Sherry. I have to admit, I was very disturbed at FEMA's inability to extend this deadline, resulting in 2 extra meetings for the council. I kind of sent a stern email back to the gal from FEMA, and I have not heard back from her yet. But nonetheless, we're here tonight and Thursday to take care of this. Thank you. All right, so next I want to open it up to the council. I'll start, I guess, with Sharon being remote. Sharon, do you have any questions for this application?
No, I think that Sherry and Jim explained it, and what I was worried about personally was whether my house was in the floodplain, and I'm not. So I have no reservations. I think we should adopt it, but, sounds good to me.
Great. Thank you very much. I'm with, I know Scott's working tonight, but I'm with Sylvia and Barbara. You ladies have any questions?
It's critical.
Okay, Sylvia's given the thumbs up. She's good. And Barbara, you have any questions for this application?
No, I think it was explained very clearly and concisely, and I do think it's something that's important and we need to get done right away. Thank you.
Okay. We've heard from all the council. I guess I want to open it up to anyone out there from the public that has any questions specifically related to this flood hazard overlay district topic for tonight. Unmute your lines by *6.
Hi, this is Joe Moreau. I have a question.
Yes, Joe.
First of all, I hope everyone is doing well. Obviously, it's the best way we can do this, but is there a copy of this floodplain proposal, a map to show, as Sharon pointed out, to let residents know how close we are to this floodplain?
Yeah, good question, Joe. I'll let Sherry or Jim answer that.
Absolutely. Joe, you can go right online. There's actually a floodplain mapping tool. You could Google Rhode Island floodplain mapping tool. It'll bring you right to that website, and all you really need to do is put in your address. It'll bring you right to your address and show any special flood hazard areas that are around your property or near your property.
Oh, great. Thank you, Sherry.
Okay, anything else, Joe?
No, I'm all set. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much for the call. Anyone else out there, if you wish to weigh in on this particular item on the agenda tonight, *6 to unmute your line. Okay, I haven't heard from anyone. Is last call? Okay, thank you. All right, we've had the council discussion and the public comment. I guess I need a motion to close the hearing and set a date for a decision on April 2nd. So, Barbara.
So moved.
Okay, the motion was made and seconded by Sylvia. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And Sharon, thank you. Okay, so we'll see. Yes, Sharon.
Lisa.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa.
In keeping with what some of the instructions have been with meetings, I would ask for a voice vote or a poll vote. So if I could just reach out to each counselor and ask for them to specifically respond how they are voting.
Yep.
So I'll start with yourself, Council President Landolfi. Is that a yes?
That's a yes.
Councilor Capalbo?
The answer is yes.
Is that a yes? Okay. Councilor Thompson?
Yes.
And Councilor Davis?
Yes.
Okay. I thank you very much for your patience and indulgence.
Okay, thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that. We'll take up the decision on April 2nd. That's Thursday, 2 days from today. And I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night. Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye-bye.
Bye.